So, good morning. We're here at sunny Knockhill. Sorry, let's try that again. Absolutely puddling it down Knockhill. We're just back to normal Knockhill now. So yeah, I think we're going to have a, well, I don't think. We're going to have a wet Friday. Saturday might be a bit touch and go whether it's wet or dry. If it's dry, I think we'll be right on the ball, right up the front, I think. I'd like to think so. Wet, it's all unsure. I didn't ride the bike here. A couple of days ago we had a test and it was wet, we didn't bother. I didn't really have much crew with me. We kind of came just to get a good understanding of the bike around the track, and in the wet we didn't really want to risk too much. It would have been a lot of work onto the team. So in the wet today is probably a bit of a mystery, but you're either good in the wet or you're not. And I am a good wet weather rider. It's there's no harm in me saying that. I've won in the wet, so I'm a good wet weather rider. See how Friday goes. If we can just get in that top 12, job's a good one. We can get a nice, comfortable setup to be up the front in the wet, even better. And we'll have a coffee. Cheers.
Well, hello folks, here we are at Knockhill, Stormy's most favourite circuit. Well fella, I reckon you got a rostrum on you this weekend? Probably a bit more. No pressure on you, but it's your favourite circuit, isn't it? As long as you get rid of them little bike gremlins, I think we'll see you up there. What do you reckon?
What did you make to Stetson?
Good result, you're doing well to hang on to it. You give us a few heart attacks coming on that back straight. Should do that grass tracking, mate, at that speed. Yeah, you did. The old front tyre was a bit loose, wasn't it?
Getting a bit carried away.
But no,
I think we can go well here. It's just when we come testing here, we had a bit of trouble with rear end grip. So, but it was a good job we came here because we knew that was going to be a problem now. So, coming back here now, we know what to work with.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. I mean, yours go well here anyway.
Yeah, we'll be alright.
Yeah, you do.
Manhandle it, grab it, make it work.
not a bad track for the BMs either. I mean,
exactly.
Rory done alright on his last year, didn't he?
Exactly.
You done alright last year till you got punted off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon you'd have got a rostrum last year.
Exactly. Would have been alright.
I think you'll get one, but there you go.
No, spot on. Thank you, Paul.
Lovely circuit, lovely place. Anyone who's never been to Knockhill, get yourselves up there next year.
100%.
Brilliant people, brilliant place. Really enjoy it. Have a good one, fella.
Spot on. Cheers, Paul. It's bloody raining up here in Scotland. Knockhill. FP1 coming up. It's very wet. There's been a fair few red flags this morning. One for oil. A second one I think was for an incident. So yeah. Spoke to Josh Owens, give him a plug, his YouTube channel. He reckons it's quite nice out there. Well, not nice, but quite grippy, so yeah. We're about 2 seconds off what we were doing last year in the wet. We were doing 52s in the wet last year. So yeah, see how we get on, see what it's like. We just need to be inside that top 12 and we'll be alright. Hydration, ride nutrition, just the best.
for the...
That'll do, won't it?
Yeah.
Not a bad start. 51.8 on the Kawasaki. I only did a 52 in the wet round here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this thing's a completely different bike in the wet to the Kawasaki. If I'd have had this at Snetterton in the wet, I'd have won by 10 seconds. Like, the rear end grips so much. The Kawasaki used to be like an ice rink on the back end. I used to just play with it. Just give it to it. Wait.
That was simply stunning. Great to see you and
Yeah, obviously with the wet weather experience back before the win at Snetterton, I'm definitely not lacking any confidence. It's like cheating in the wet, it's really weird. There's so much grip around here. But the BMW again has just got so much more grip than the Kawasaki ever has. We knew what we had from the start, and I said to the boys, I said, I'm not in any rush to go back out, but if we can, we'll go out at the end and just have a little push.
Just what we ordered, boy. Just what we ordered. Same again this afternoon, fella.
It's the hats. The hats.
It's the hats what do it. It's the hats what do it.
Loves it, loves it. Michael's brought us all a present, so the team now has comms. We can talk to each other. We just haven't fabricated one into the helmet yet. I don't think I'd want to hear what they've got to say. Yeah. We're all ready to go. FP2. We're going to go out the start with them all. Just have a feel again. We're going to make a few changes midway through the session, and then see how we get on. I'd like to think that time I did this morning should just put me through anyway, but you truly never know. Everyone could go quicker, so I shall do what I have to do. All done for today now. P1 all day. The wet was just, yeah, it was just wet. I really enjoyed it. The BMW just felt really good in the wet, so it's just nice, comfortable. Yeah, I'm ready for tea. I'm go to bed, do it all tomorrow. I think the weather's looking all right tomorrow. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed that. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. So that's our first session for the weekend in the dry. P5, really happy with that. But there is more. The bike felt mega when I first went out. First 5-6 laps, really good, really strong. Started to build into the bike, then boom, all of a sudden, the thing just starts spinning. Like, Superbikes do spin, but there's always a percentage of spin. Like, when the tyre starts dropping off, you progressively feel it spin a bit more. But we've got a problem where it's really good, like unbelievable. I can just nail the throttle on, and then all of a sudden the next lap it'll just try and eyeside me, and I'm like, there's no predictability. It's just one extreme to the other. So we're lucky enough we have the tyre monitor, like temperature sensors and stuff like that, and the tyre temperatures are going up by 10 degrees every lap. So I did my fastest lap, and then the next lap they just went too high, and then it just starts the bike to spin. So the solution to that problem is to put the higher tyre temperature on the tyre warmers. So then they'll lose a bit of temperature going out, lose a bit of pressure going out, because with heat gains tyre pressure, which then causes spin. Lower tyre pressure causes more grip, but too much low pressure will make it feel like jelly. So you just got to find that happy medium. But with English temperatures, your tyre pressures and temperatures and everything all go out the window. It's very hard to monitor how they've got to be. So we've just got to try and get that sweet spot so it doesn't go too high.
See you at merch.
See you at merch.
Yeah, you're in it again now.
So,
Tell them when they've got to come. Do the whole thing.
you've got to come. The store merch is buy all the store merch here.
Ever tried to eat one of these whole?
Chowing down on the Scottish selection.
So I'm going to go and get ready for qualifying now. I'm going to watch Q1 in my kit in the garage, and then we'll go out for Q2. Feeling good, feeling ready, feeling sharp. Just got to hit it from the start. Send it. Bam. Reverse. Oh no, it didn't work. Wait, reverse.
Don't go in the ditch.
Yeah, bang.
We get the Knockhill weather, you could be the man, but actually you just put it on the second road over here in the dry.
Yeah, wet or shine, I think we'll shine. It's I'm just enjoying it, really enjoying riding the bike round here. Knockhill's one of them tracks where you don't need a perfect sound bike, you just need to get on with it and crack on. And the chicane, there's enough time to make if you've got the bottom to do it a bit quicker than other people. Yeah, it's just mega. We had an earth lead come off in that session there, in the middle of the session. I was actually going to go faster again, and it didn't come off, and I ended up having to put it to the pit. We then went to come out. The guys who had the electronic lead in the bike pulled the front screen off as I was going out, so I actually did my last 2 laps with no front screen on.
Sounds like it's been an eventful ride. Race this afternoon, are you ready for that now?
Yeah, really excited. Honestly, I can't wait to do it because I'm comfortable, really comfortable. If I'm doing the lap times, whether it be fast, slow, wet, dry, I feel like I can do it all day.
Good luck for us afternoon.
No, thank you, I hope you all enjoy it.
Toasty.
Yeah, middle of the second row, 5th, not bad. We had an earth lead come off in the middle of the session.
Yeah, you only did 5 laps.
Yeah, which really hindered us. So then it was like I had no power. So I pulled into pits to fix that. And then as I was going out, they left the data lead in the bike. And they've wheeled the bike out and ripped all the screen off it. I was just sat there pissing myself. So I just went out anyway. I just rode around with no screen on just to make sure the bike was alright for the race. Yeah. Rain or shine, we're going to shine. I can't wait. I'm literally, what an amazing place to be in. That if it's wet or dry, I'm not bothered. I think we'll have a good day. I'm really looking forward to having the race in the dry. I just think we can have a proper fight at it. So, what time's that?
4.
4. Keep head happy. Nappy. Got my beer socks on. Keep Balaam nappy. I'll rather get copyright. RST happy. AJN happy. Kel Truck happy. They're all happy. Keep you happy. Full time job. I don't mind it. I love it. Cause we are the people of the world, for something in every boy and girl. Oh, rejoicing in the world. Take me now. We can drive, can't you? Wow, when I think about it or drive. No one knows the words to that song.
What's that next to start?
His face is like shocked. Thank you. He's obsessed with your outfit.
Show me your necklace. Look at that. Wow.
Geared up for dry. That was an iffy race. 2 people in the Superbike race then. Had wets, slicks, intermediates, all sorts. It's looking dry at the minute, so if it stays like this now, I think they should declare it a dry race. So then if it does start spitting, they'll red flag it. But we'll have to see and play it by ear, and it might be wets, might be slicks, might be inters. We'll see. It'll be, won't it?
Yeah, but how are you going to manage this if you're
Sorry to say, but everyone's slick on the slick. Got the slick. Yeah, look. That's it, Saturday done, 7th. Pretty happy with that. We were 4th for most of the race and battling with Scott Redding. Can't really moan at that, can I? Scott's
No.
the man. Yeah. Going for tea now. We know what our issues were. We had 2 soft front springs for the race, really. And we had way too much engine braking, just backing in everywhere. Anyone who watched the race on telly would have seen them just sideways everywhere. So yeah, we can rectify it and go again tomorrow, but there's a good chance it could be wet tomorrow. So we'll see what that's all about.
Starting same again on the grid tomorrow.
5th on the grid again tomorrow, so the pace is there, we're all there. And I've had everyone cheer me on and say we've had a good race, so everyone's happy, so I'm happy. Putting these on, even though I'll probably just put my wet ones on when I get down to the garage, but that's to look presentable. When kids go, "Go on, these liner!" I go, "Mate, the brand new. They worn out." We're joking. I do like it when people come and extra. "Go on, these liner!" Good morning. It is now Sunday. I'm kitted up, ready to go. We've got warm up, and we've got 2 races today. So now I'm clocked in, the hat's on. Let's go and do a bit. Know what I mean? Gonna go do a talk now with Knockhill's Hospitality with Michelle Rutter. Then I'll go to the merch stand. Then we've got pit lane walk. Then we've got race one. Warm up didn't really go to plan. We had 2 wetter setup. We changed it. We made the bike a bit shorter. Changed the pivot. We tried something else, and it didn't work. So, well, it did work, but we don't know if it did work or not. It's just a weird situation, you know. It's hard to try stuff in conditions like that. That's all I've got to say about that.
So, I mean, you know, clearly Storm's talent not in question, but is there anything in you know, it's obviously quite early in the season still, anything you've been able to teach him or help him with?
Well, we try to, you know, it's difficult because, you know, it's such a high level anyway, and, you know, we're a new team and we're starting from scratch doing Superbikes. I've been in it all the time doing Superbikes, but actual running the team and it's completely different things, so it's a learning curve for me. Every meeting we learn something else, and we're a very small team, but we finished 7th yesterday against factory riders and factory teams, and there's a lot of good people out there in British Superbike, and some very good teams, and I think we're doing real well with the highest BMW by a long way, so we can't ask for any more, and Storm's doing a brilliant job riding.
I'll ask the same question to Storm. Storm, what have you been able to learn from being part of Mike? Obviously, his experience on short circuits and the roads, you know, it's a lot to learn from him.
Yeah, obviously with him having his tumble at the TT, we went into Snetterton without him, we came testing here without him, and I actually rung him up and I said, Michael, I really miss you. He says, it's not the same without you. And it definitely wasn't. It does make a massive difference having someone with a wealth of experience in your team just to sit next to you and say, in some kind of situations, don't worry, just do this, chill out here, do that, right, push a bit now. He's done it all before. How many races have you won? He doesn't let me forget how many races he's won. But it definitely helps, and it definitely made a difference in not being there, and I appreciate everything he does.
It's fantastic.
Are you tempted to go, are you aiming to race in MotoGP eventually?
Not really. No. It's too corporate. It just seems like a load of bollocks. I asked him not to swear. No, hey, if the opportunity came up for World Superbikes or MotoGP, I would be so stupid not to take that opportunity. So who knows? Who knows? You just can't write it, can you? A lot of it's about luck. You've got to be in the right place, right time. You can't actually choose where you want to go off the time anymore. I was very lucky I got to choose where I wanted to go this year. But
You don't want to leave me, really. That's what it is.
Thank you for your time. Thanks for coming to see us. Have a great rest of the day, Storm. And Michael, hope the leg heals well.
thank you. I hope you all enjoy your day.
Subscribe.
I them out straight off business.
Get it.
How are you feeling for this race now? Wet?
Well, it is, isn't it? Just hope we're not spinning like we were this morning, but should be alright.
beginning. Looked like a lot of fun on the bike, especially towards the end of the race. A lot of backing in, a lot of sideways action from you. How was it?
Yeah, I said to the guys on the grid, I said that this first lap, I said what? I said we'll be on it. So in the wet, we knew it was there anyway, and I thought I want to get back to the 51s. I want to get back in them times what the guys were doing. At the start, when it's all wet, we were really good. We were right there. I felt like I could have caught Brad back up a bit. But then once the dry line started coming, we just had way too wet a setup in, and just everything just went a bit to mush. So I just ended up spinning up by halfway through the race, and I'm pretty happy to finish 5th. I thought I probably would have finished a bit lower, to be honest, halfway through the race. I thought I'm going to go back quite a bit here, but I've managed to short shift a bit and nurse the tyre a bit, try and keep on the damp bits, and we brought it home. But we know for now that we just need to stiffen it up a bit.
Teammate mine by team manager, actually, Michael Rutt, just out of picture there. He's a bit of a doer in the wet. Has he been giving you any grief?
No, it's nice and smooth. Nice and smooth.
This afternoon, then you've got one more race left. Wet on tyre, what do you want?
Yeah, really not bothered. I think we're finishing about where we were going to finish, in the dry or in the wet. So it's whatever it wants to give us, we'll have it.
Get out there as well.
Spot on. Thank you. P5. Yeah. We had a bit too soft a bike for them conditions. We had a lot of riders stiffen their bike up. So, Knockhill's one of them tracks where there's a lot of grip in the wet. But then once your tyre goes, you ain't got no grip anyway, so you just kind of got to look after that tyre and make sure it doesn't spin. So, next race we'll have another plan of attack.
You're starting
Starting
one place
fourth,
up
yeah.
now, on the outside.
Got a little bit further forward. There's still time. One more race to have it. Stop. You go get your hat on, get a picture. Proper job. There we go. Thank you.
It's all coach people, mate. Let's get him up on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Storm Stacey. We've got an umbrella for you, mate. I'll tell you what, that looked hard work out there for that second race today, mate.
No, I think we'll be alright. Yeah, I think we'll be alright. We definitely had a way too soft setup for that race. We just asked for way too much of the tyre, and the tyre just lost the battle. The BMW is one of the fastest bikes out there on the paddock with the most power, so it's probably one of the hardest bikes to keep gripping. So it's a bit of a battle, but 5th place, I can't moan at that. It's really good.
Really strong weekend for you overall. The performance has been there for the AJ and Baden's BMW, and for yourself, you've made a good fist of it, mate. I've been enjoying watching you out there.
Yeah, it gets forgotten quite quickly that it is the team's first year in Superbikes, and they've only ever had a dabble at Superstock now and again. So yeah, for the team to pull together what we have so far is still so impressive. And I'm thinking about the championship more than ever, to be honest. I want to try and finish strong in the championship, get where I can, and see what comes back of it.
How much have you enjoyed the weekend so far in front of this fantastic Knockhill crowd?
Oh yeah, the Scottish people are lovely, and even some people from the Midlands and all over the place. Yeah, no, it's really good, really good. I've had some Scottish traditional stuff like the tune-ups, tea cakes and iron brew, and you just got to get with it. You just got to feel it. But no, I love Knockhill. Knockhill is actually my favourite track on the calendar. Whether it's like this or whether it's sunny, I'm really not bothered. I'm happy to see everyone here, and as always.
How do you see the season progressing now? You're getting to grips with the BMW slowly but surely. There is a lot of power there. There is still development from you and the team to come with the bike. But how do you see the season progressing now from here?
Yeah, we're just going from strength to strength, I think. We've had a bit of a struggle since Oak Park. I mean, round 1 we finished 4th and 5th, and it just kind of came out of nowhere. And then since then we have struggled a bit, but we've had other circumstances thrown in where my team, like team boss and manager and that, has Michael had an injury at TT which refrained him from coming to Snetterton and testing here. So I think that's hindered us quite a bit. Donington we got seriously unlucky because Peter Hickman took us out, and that ruined our weekend. We had 3 DNFs and we're still 9th in the championship. So it's from the big picture. You look at it and you think, oh, it's going a bit tough, but we are fighting really hard, and we're not far.
You're not far off all, and I know all these people that have gathered here to see you this afternoon, they all want to see the best for you. I know you've got a really busy afternoon, you've got signings up on your stand coming up as well. Thanks for sparing the time to come down to us, and best of luck for this race this afternoon.
Yeah, no problem, and I hope you all enjoy it, and I'll try and get the guys to get the bike flaming a bit more for this hairpin for you.
It does look good. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up, Storm Stacey!
So first of all then, Storm, congratulations, another top 5 position today here at Knockhill.
Yes, 5th place earlier, and yeah, mega, really good, but feels a bit more. I think we can do a bit more this afternoon if we can get things right. Sometimes you just beat yourself up because you know there's always a bit more, but yeah, really happy with that.
You say more to come, is that from the bike? And maybe a bit more to come from you perhaps, or is it?
We just need to predict the weather a bit more, which I know no one can. I mean, the best job in the world is to be a weatherman and get it wrong every day, and you're still liked by everyone, aren't you? It's just the way it is. If they can't predict the weather, neither can we. But we just need to, I mean, that's why I kind of wanted to watch this race a bit really, just to understand what is actually happening with the track, because although it looks like it's absolutely chucking it down, this track seems to just dry out so quick. Like at the start of our race, I was pretty certain it was just going to be wet the whole way through, and then all of a sudden we had a dry line all the way around it. And that's just how it goes at Knockhill.
How does it work then? Because your team boss Michael Rutter is here as well. You're going to maybe perhaps, if it does dry out, tyre choice, etc. Who has the final decision at the end of the day? Is it the team, or is it you, the rider, that says, right, I'll go wet front, intermediate rear, whatever? Who has the final say?
Well, it's the daft fucker that sits on the bike, isn't it?
There's never a chance that you get overruled, or?
Well, if my team started telling me what tyres I need to be on, something's gone wrong, isn't it? I'm the one riding it.
I only say that because Michael's got such a great reputation.
Hey, you can make a suggestion. It's obviously, if you were a rider and you were there and you were going, no, I want my wet, but you'd know, with his experience, he would know it's going to dry. So you'd be better off if you're at the back and you've got nothing to lose, you would put dry tyres on and you would get ready for when it dries, because the speed you'd be able to go on them dry tyres would far succumb what you'd be doing on wet tyres. So in that instance it would be a bit, you would listen to the team boss a bit more because they got more experience. So, but I've got quite a bit of experience in the wet and the dry now. I won at Snetterton literally a year ago today in the wet, so yeah, I've got a good understanding on tyres.
I think certainly if you're my age and Michael's age, you'll remember Michael at World Superbikes at Brands Hatch as a wild card rider all those years ago in the wet, and he got this great reputation as being a wet rider. What is it that makes a wet rider? Is it just confidence?
Smooth, really smooth, just be really smooth, really nice. Someone can be going as fast as you but be aggressive and crash, but be going the same speed. But because you're being smooth, because you're braking smooth, because you're picking the throttle up smooth, you can do it consistently. You're not knackering a tyre, you're not asking a bit too much. You probably are asking a bit too much, but it's just, you're flirting with it. You're not going over it, you're just doing enough.
You're almost defining smooth, that's what I want to hear. So when you say smooth, we all want to be smooth. How do you actually be smooth in the wet?
Just, yeah, you can't explain it, you just got to do it. It's one of them things, because I say you've just got to do it, not everyone can do it. So I think it is a bit of a gift. Some riders are naturally gifted to ride in the wet. I've spent a lot of time in my career doing motocross, enduro, flat track, stuff like that. So it's not out of my nature to have a bike moving underneath me. So when it does move underneath me, I don't panic, I don't worry. A lot of riders will tense up, they'll lock up, they're not quite sure, they're not happy with the bike moving, whereas I actually get a kick out of the bike moving a bit, because then I'm like, right, it's talking to me now, I know what it's doing.
Thank you so much this afternoon, Pete, Storm and everyone for visiting 810 this weekend. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers.
Right, comment right now. Do I take the gamble and go on slicks this last race? I'll wait for you guys to come in. I'm waiting. All right, we've just had Samantha comment slicks. Right, okay, that's that then. Cheers. Brian's just said wet. Jemima's just said Inters. Comment down below who your favourite rider is. My favourite rider is the guy that wears top hat.
I think he's a bit of a bum.
Yeah, he's a right ball bag. Proper crusty ball bag kind of guy. So we're going out on the hard rear wet tyre. We're going to do 2 laps, 2 out laps. And I'll make my decision up there whether it's better or worse. I think it should be better to make us last this race. I think it's what we need. But
This is how it's currently looking.
Good start from Kent as well. He's 4th. Fraser Rogers up to 5th. Andy Irwin 6th.
Yeah, that's a good thing. It's a carbon copy. Oh, and that's Storm forcing his way. Oh, no, it's Fraser Rogers, I think.
Yep, Fraser's up to 4th.
There you go.
The tack right there. Through the chicane we go. Can be tricky through here. Most of the riders have made it through the first sector.
No disrespect to Bradley, but I'm really glad that Rory Skinner managed to do exactly the same as he did in the previous start.
Yeah, I agree completely. Feels like a bit of justice, doesn't it?
Yes.
And let's see how we get on this time. Storm might just think with a soft, wet rear tyre in that he's got a better chance now as well of staying with Rory and Brad Ray. Who's that running wise? I think on Haslam.
Up on Kyle Rye, but look who's moved up to 3rd overall in the standings, joint on points with Leon Rathman. Brilliant weekend for Rory Skinner. He's
7th, 5th and a 5th. Not bad that. We'll take that. That's an alright weekend. We'll take that. I gambled with the hard rear tyre in that last race. And if we'd have had that original race distance, that hard tyre would have come in really good. Everything's always changing, all the time. Red flags, changing the distance. It was meant to be 18 laps, and they changed it to 16. Story of my life. It always changes and never works in my favour when I want to do well. But now I sound like I'm moaning, and I'm not moaning, because racing's all about luck half the time. And I think we just had a fair shot today. We didn't have good luck, we didn't have bad luck, we just had a fair shot. And we just dealt with the cards we had. But everyone's happy, everyone's buzzing. Shown that the hard tyre could work after it got red flagged for everyone being on it. Well, a couple of people being on it. That's racing. And I hope you've enjoyed the vlog. If you have enjoyed watching, please consider subscribing and like it. Share it to a friend, any friend, you know, anyone, your dog, anyone. Share it about, tell them about it, tell them about my weekend. I don't mind, or don't, up to you. But thank you for watching, as always. I appreciate you all, and thank you for the support. Goodbye. I'm blue,
Can't hear you.